not the mother of invention. Refusing to accept things the way that they are is the mother of invention.
Some of you will never be, you'll never have, you'll never do, because you're sitting around waiting on a phone call, because you're sitting around waiting for somebody to give you an opportunity.
Too many people get into a dwelling mindset, a woe is me, a fuck, I missed it. To me, start now, move fast, don't settle is 6, 16, 26, 36, 46, 56, 76. This is about loving yourself.
Responsibility to make it happen.
Listen to me, you want to be a rap artist, right? You want to go to the NFL, you want to go to the NBA, right? You want to go to the Olympics, right? You want to be the next Michael Jackson. You want to be the next, I don't know who you want to be, what you want to do. You don't want to live in the community you live in. You want to be in the gated community, all right? You don't want to drive what you're driving right now. You want to drive something big. That's okay. It's okay to dream big. It's okay to think big, but you got to start small. You got to give small a chance to be big, baby.
You can't just talk about wanting to win. You have to prepare to win, and you have to expect to win.
If it's a new meal plan, start today. If it's a new mentality, start today. If it's a fresh conversation, if it's a powerful life-giving strategy, whatever it is that's going to take you forward, start now. Start now. Don't push this thing off to tomorrow, because lives are on the line. When people wait to fulfill, when people wait to manifest, when people wait and they push it off, it can cost the lives of so many people, the overall quality of life that many people walk in, because you are a life-giving agent of change in the arena of life. It is time for you to show up the best version of yourself. Lives are on the line. At the end of your life, you need to be able to look up to heaven and have won some small victory for humanity, because you becoming everything you've been destined to become is going to impact somebody's life. And so when we don't do this, when we push it off, when we procrastinate, somebody's life is being negatively impacted, and that first life is yours.
So what I want you to do is think about something you want for you, that's real for you, that's important for you, that will give your life some special meaning and power.
Don't wait for something to happen. You make it happen. You make it happen for a reason. And take full responsibility and control of this thing we call life.
Think of 22 to 42 as being like the soldier of society. In fact, if we go to war, you're the ones going to war, 22 to 42. In business, you're the soldier. You're learning, you're growing, you're grunting it out, you're hustling, right? If you work hard during that time, and you've done well during spring, you come to the fall, which is, you look at 43 to 63, that's your power period. Right? That's the period where you had explosive growth in your business, as an example. That's when you became who you are, where your name became known. That's where all of a sudden you can do probably more today with your pinky than when you work 20 hours a day. And now if you work 20 hours a day, produce generational impact much greater than that. But the ultimate time, and I say to you this as a brother who's heading in that direction, because I never would have believed it, is really when you get to 63 to 83 or 63 to 103 or 63 to 120, which is the oldest humans. The final season, the winter season. But that's the season in which you really are the elder of society, and if you've done your job up front, you've reaped so much, all you want to do is give back. And you don't worry about what people think about you. I'm here to help the people that are interested. I'm not here to say I'm the right thing for everybody. And you own yourself at a different level, and you really can move a pinky and make things happen.
You have to be confident in you. You have to believe that you have what it takes. You have to declutter your mind.
Give small a chance to be big. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You got to give small a chance to grow up. You're trying to blow up. You're trying to do everything big. And I told you, think big, dream big, but start small. That's right, start small. Remember what I told you. Start where you are with what you have, because what you have is plenty.
You must discipline yourself and take full control and responsibility for the outcome or whatever it is that you are seeking at this moment.
And I just want to encourage you to start now, little by little. Make the decisions that are required to fulfill your destiny. I know you.
Alrighty. Good morning. How are we doing? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. I see it's a very calm day today, so I'm only waiting on one. Can you hear me loud and clear? Can you see my screen? Just drop a 111 or something like that so I know everything is good so we can start off this session. All right. Let me first make sure everything is ready here. So yes, we have the news, all the pairs from last week. Yes. Okay. So hope you're all doing great. Of course, like always, the session will be recorded and you will find that session on my YouTube channel. All right. So first of all, I don't know why, but my charts from last week weren't saved. Luckily, I'm always sharing my charts in my community. So in that way, I was able to recover them so we can go over together and see what the different pairs, what the different price reps has done last week. Okay, but before that, let me just go over the news so we already are through this. This is also very important, of course. If you come into trading, that you first check the Forex Factory. I am personally not really that fundamental trader, so I'm not gonna really react on the news, but I'm just checking the news if there's high impact news coming or not. So I just know how to approach the charts, all right? Approach it with my risk, maybe go risk-free just before the news and that kind of stuff. But just to be aware, like for example, today we have the CPI on CHF, which happened 10 minutes ago, and also the ADP non-farm employment change, okay? So this is a very important one also at 2:15. So please be aware of this one. This could have some impact on the charts, of course. Okay. Also at 4, we have a red flag USD news, but for that, don't expect the biggest impact on this one. But just make sure between 2:15 and 4, it's maybe better to just make sure you're not risking too much or just pay attention on what is happening in the charts. Okay. So good. Let's go and let's see what the charts has done. So like I said, I'm not sure why, but my charts didn't save last week, so I will have to do it this way and just go through the links I have from last week and show you what kind of opportunities there were with the price stress from last week, Wednesday. Okay, so the very first one was AD Canadian. I'm not going to go over the basics and what we are looking for, because I explained this already in the last session. So we were looking for highs and lows, we were looking for type of candlestick patterns, and so on and so forth. Okay, just go back to the recordings, watch it over and over again, and get better with recognizing these patterns. So I'm not going to draw it all again, of course. I'm just going to show you where the price drop was. So like you can see, this was the high, this was the low. It was on Wednesday that we made this one, so Wednesday was right over here. Then we have seen a breakout, and it took a while. All right, we went all the way back to today, or even I think I'm even missing out here. Let me first check if I'm correct here. No, I'm not. Let me check. This is already 2 weeks ago. It was 26. Let me first fix this. Give me a moment here. I thought I recognized it already, which was not what I was looking for. So 26th of Wednesday, 26th of February. Let me check. I do have them, 100% sure. I just need to find them. A little bit sad that my charts from TradingView didn't save. Nope, that's not it. Almost there, guys. Or yeah, nope, that's not it. That's 26.2. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we didn't have a lot last week. I already see it. I remember. There we go. These are all the different price drops from last week. Now we can start. Now we can start. That's it. So very first one. Let's get into it. ADNZD. There we go. So if we take a look, this was a price trap. So we definitely find a very obvious high and low here. And this was, I think, right over here. Yes, there we go. So we had our high here, we had our low here. Market was trapped in between. And then we simply wait for the breakout and retest, of course. Like you can see, the market broke out to the upside right over here. We came back already here. So this was a potential move you could react on. After that, the market just went all the way down. There's one important thing you need to know about price trap, or how I'm personally approaching it. I'm always making sure to zoom out and to make sure where the market is going and what type of trending direction we are at this moment, okay? And if we just analyze this and we go over that, it's pretty simple. What we see here was the market, first of all, following this uptrending market, right? After that we finished this, you saw the market, when we already created this price trap, breaking certain type of structures, all right? So we were a little bit with mixed signals there, okay? We could go up, we could go down. We had the uptrending opportunity or possibility and the downtrending possibility, okay? So if I can give this a number on 10, like how much I like this kind of price traps, I would say this probably like a 6 or 7 on 10, because we do have these mixed signals, all right? We do have the two different directions of the market, which gives us two opportunities, of course, but I'd rather have like these amazing ideas where we are just following the trends, all right? Where we have an obvious trend going on and that we just need to wait for the breakout in the direction of the trend, of course, all right? So if we just analyze this, like you guys know, this was opportunity. So market breaks out, comes back for the retest right over here, probably 61 FIP, something like that. If we just take the last move here, yeah, just shy from the 50 FIP here. And then we had a very small move to the upside here, right? So I think it was around 20 pips. Yes, there we go. So was this an opportunity to take a big profit on? Was this an opportunity to have like these 1-on-3s that we really love to see? Absolutely not, okay? This was probably a stop loss or a break-even idea, okay? Like you guys know, I'm very transparent and open about these things. If you remember the last 2 Wednesdays we had so many beautiful ideas. It cannot keep going in that way. Like it's impossible that you will have only winning trades. That's something you really need to accept in these markets. And what's also very important when it comes down to approaching this market is, in my opinion, the market can whatever the market can do. So if the market decides to, for example, right now with ADNZD, first break up to then break down, it is what it is, and it can happen. If you know this, you will always approach the charts with the right mindset and the right risk management. So this is a very important part when it comes down to trading. All right, let's move on. We have Canadian JPY from last week. Let me check where we were. So 26th of February, there we go. So this was a price trap we made. So we had the breakout, market create new lows. And this is, when it comes down to the price traps, now this is more like a 9 on 10 or even a 10 on 10 here. Because we are just following the trend. You see the market downtrending here. I will get back to the potential ideas for today in a moment, okay? So we are downtrending here, so the only thing we need to do or focus on is pretty simple: following the trend, waiting for breakouts to the downside, which happened. We did break out, but we didn't really or fully respect the price trap we drew. We respected the higher highs we had here, okay? Lower highs in the downtrend, of course, but I just want to show you that it was a little higher that the market went to then follow that direction, okay? Pretty sure a lot of people would be taking stop losses on this one because the stop loss would be above these highs, but it's already a very important thing. And if I come down to the, and no, I didn't do it, but most of the time when we have a price trap like this, and I say, if we break to the upside, watch out, we have that supply zone sitting there. So there is a very high chance the market would react on this and follow that downtrend, okay? And that's exactly what happened. Personally, for me, if I'm thinking last Wednesday, I didn't do a lot. That's why I remember. Because of the market doesn't really showing the opportunities like we were used to, okay? So this is the Canadian JPY chart. Euro JPY, like you can see, here you have the example. Here I show you like, watch out for the supply zone because there is a very high chance we would move higher and then follow that downtrending movement. So if we go to a Euro JPY, we see we have a massive downtrending chart, so that's good. Here was a price trap. We did not take that supply zone this time, but we did give that breakout retest. So let me show you. This was the price trap here, so it's clear. We saw the market breaking, creating this high, and then giving that move to the downside. This was a potential. This was a beautiful move to the downside. This is 109 pips, guys. All right. So there were some opportunities here to take some profits. 103. I don't know how you react. It depends a little bit on how you react, of course. Are you a type of person who love to react on candlestick patterns? Are you the type of person who love to react on the market structure that shows you in the past, or go to 5-minute time frames to watch the price action? It all depends on your entry. All right. We do have a very specific entry within our community, and if we would follow that, we would definitely have that 1-on-3 risk to reward opportunity there. Okay, so that's for Euro JPY. Like I said previous weeks, what my main focus here is showing you guys this structure, showing you guys these easy highs and lows price trap charts that you can simply follow up by waiting for breakout retest from these highs or lows. Okay, so if you take a look what happened here with Euro USD, this was the price trap, I think. Yes, it was. So we had our high and low here. So this was the high, this was the low. Again, there we go. Market did a massive breakout, came back for the retest, but didn't really respect. Okay, in my opinion, I saw this breakout happening, and I stepped away from it because of the length of this breakout, and I was trapping this one again. All right, I was like thinking like, if the market, so we have the breakout, we were waiting for retests. If the market could break out of this resistance zone and give me a retest, I was able to maybe have at least this opportunity until these supplies, all right, which was already 56 pips. So that's the reason why I stepped away from this previous price trap. And also we are moving in that uptrending direction. You see how the market is creating higher highs and higher lows. So we were going against the trend with that breakout, okay? So that's Euro USD. Let's go to GJ now. A little bit the same like Canadian JPY. Like I said, it wasn't really the most exciting week we have seen. Last week, last Wednesday, of course. The other days were pretty nice, pretty strong. But for the Wednesday was not that great. Let me say it like that. Okay, so let's take a look for GJ. So this was the price trap. Let me check if it's correct what I drew. Yes, that's correct. Look at this. Look what I draw here. I say to you, like, if we go higher, watch out for these breakouts because the market could potentially respect that supply zone. And look how hard the market reacted on this. Okay. After that, market started to do messy things, started to consolidating, spiking high, spiking low, spiking high again. So this is like the type of charts I'd rather stay away from than trying to force myself in. Okay. Then we have GU. GU yesterday was a beauty. So just to show you, yesterday I shared this very little price trap here, high, low, market broke out, came back for the retest, and we had that. I think it's already 108 risk to reward at this moment. Okay, but for last week, this was a price. Well, same thing like Euro USD here. Okay, market never really gave us the price action. So if you're a price action trader, same for Euro USD. you never had any opportunities to go for these sell opportunities here. Okay, if you of course go for limits and do it passively, pretty sure you would have stop loss there also. Okay, good. And then we have USD CHF. That's the last one. I know USD CHF. That's the one I reacted on. I knew I didn't do a lot that week on Wednesday, but USD CHF was one that I reacted on. This is Tuesday. I did react it here on this small sell idea. I had a 1-on-3 risk to reward on that one. I know that. So I think, yes, exactly. So we were at this price over here. Market went a little higher, created some good price action. You had opportunities to react on that. For me personally, I reacted here on the top of that wick and had a 21 pip take profit with a 1-on-3 risk to reward because I only had 7 pips stop loss, something like that. Yeah, 7 pips, something like that. That was my stop loss. So a 1-on-3 risk to reward was also possible here. Again, it depends on how you react. Just let me show you the structure. High, lower low, lower high. And this could already indicate that the market was trying to get higher again. Okay, because we created what? A higher low and not a lower low. If the market would create a lower low, chances were high that we would just follow that trend or that breakout and keep moving downwards. Okay, but that was not the case because we had a higher low and market started to turn around. Okay, so that's it. These were the price drops from last week. Like I said, not the most exciting, but good to learn from. Always good to have these kind of moments also in the charts. And this is where it will make or break you, in my opinion, because a lot of people have like these type or these times in the charts that we have like 1 or 2 days that the market doesn't do what we want to see, and then they blew away all their capital or blew away all their profits they made. Okay, so please be aware. If you have a day like that, make sure you have a couple of rules for yourself that you can pull yourself away from the charts when you see that it's not working out. Okay, for me personally, I have like the rule that I cannot have 2 or 3 stop losses in one day. If I have 2 or 3 stop losses, I just step away from the charts. Okay, pretty simple. This is just to keep me away from blowing all the profits I already made potentially that week. Okay, so good. I saw immediately someone sending out ADNZD for the now a potential breakout retest and entry on higher levels. Are we talking about the sell ideas? I think so. I think you're looking for probably the price trap we already had from last week. So this one, but then the breakout retest to the downside. Yes, sir. Of course, this is looking pretty good, but it's ADNZD, you know. It's a pretty ugly pair. If there are a few pairs I really don't like, it's ADNZD. Euro pound is also one of them, and certain CHF pairs. It depends a little bit on the timing. Sometimes CHF can move beautifully, but sometimes CHF is just a mess. All right, and that's a little bit the same for ADNZD. Okay, just saying that. But if we now take a look at ADNZD, we have the first real retest that has already happened. Okay, so we had that breakout. Let me just show you. We have this breakout here, the low, lower low, and this could be the lower high where the market would potentially move lower. Okay, there is a possibility that the market will go a little higher to catch out these supply zones there, but I'm not fully convinced about that. Okay, you could work with that new support zone if you missed out on this first entry and wait for the breakout of this support, breakout retest like that. That's a potential there. I'm even gonna trap it. Let's just see where we are. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Then we have this high here. It's not confirmed yet, but let me put it on the chart just like this. But it's, yeah, you spotted it nicely that there is a possibility for the downside, and that's 100% true. So what I'm gonna do, like usual, remember we have this supply zone, so be careful when we go higher here. I would rather look at this. Okay, so that's for ADNZD. Let me move on. If you have any more pairs, let me know. I love to have requests or just you guys showing me that you're looking at certain pairs. I really like that. We have the break retest 2 times in a row. But it looks like we missed out on this. Same thing for AUD/USD. Let me just put a colored flag on this so I know what I need to look for. We don't have the most beautiful charts today. I already went through them pretty quick to see if we have some opportunities. But because of what's happening around the world, we can see some crazy moves. Like look at Euro/USD, for example. This is just, yeah, insane. You couldn't even react. Yeah, I did give this price up yesterday. So like you can see, we have this high, we have this low. Market breaks out, comes back for the retest, fills up beautifully, and then moves higher. So there was an opportunity for the people in my community, but at this moment, we don't have any structure to work with. GA, yeah, we could maybe do this, right? There we go. So that's for GA. GCAT is ugly. Nope. Like you can see, we cannot do anything with this. Okay, we could trap this. We could trap this high. We could trap this low, but it's gonna take a long time till this one breaks out. Okay, I do like this one, GN. Of course, when we trap GA, chances are high. We have GN also. There we go. Good. GU, nope, cannot do anything with that. Congratulations, by the way. I know someone from the community took this one on the wick, really right on the wick. I can remember. Let me just check where we have that chart. I saw it passing by yesterday. Not sure where I saw it. Yeah, there we go. It didn't even take off. It just sent it. For people who took it, congratulations. Insane. Look at that. Beautiful wick entry. So congratulations, bro. I know you were watching the recording. Like I said, not really the most beautiful charts. And the USD, yeah, gave a good breakout retest, but that's too late. And I'm not going to trap that. I want to wait for some new structure there. You can, beautiful breakout retest here. If I'm not mistaken, I saw this chart also passing by. Someone from the community took that breakout retest and then the move up. Amazing to see people really mastering the price traps on their own. You had USD CAT yesterday. Congratulations, bro. Ah, there we go, bro. Ah, yes. I thought so. Where was it? Ah, there we go. Yes, sir. This was it. Beautiful idea. 1 or 2 risk to reward, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Love it. Love it. Look at that. Just easy highs and lows. That's it. That's it. I'm preaching this for years. Always twin trading. Let's go. So you probably had like another beautiful partial on top of that high. Probably like here when the market came back to these highs. Pretty sure you took some partials. I hope so. You should be. Yes. Okay. Amazing. Love it. People are waiting and I love it. Also, I got some messages through Instagram from some people using the price traps again. I was away for a time. I know. But it's amazing to see these messages coming in from people who are really killing the charts again with the price traps. So we're fully back. Also, if you're live on the sessions, don't be shy to share your price traps. Always here and always nice to see how you guys are trapping it. Good. Looks like that will be it. For the people in the recording, don't be shy to send me any messages or maybe just chat in the channel. You have the opportunity to write comments on my messages. So if you have any price traps you're looking for or want to know something about, or you took one that went beautifully in profit, if I'm not mistaken, you can perfectly share that in our Telegram channel. Pretty soon I'm releasing a lot of other stuff, but that's for not for now. Will be coming very soon, so keep your eyes open in the channel. Looks like that will be it for today. Yes, sir. That's it. Okay. So we have gold. For gold, we can really go both directions right now. I see my network is unstable for a moment, so let me just wait a second till I'm fully back. Okay, looks like everything is all right. Okay, good. So with gold, we can go both ways. Okay, we have like these mixed signals. If you look daily, we are still bullish, right? If you look 4 hour, this is interesting. Right? Why? We took out a lot of structure. So we took out a lot of lows with this breakout. So there is a chance that the 4 hour time frame has now made that retest of this big ass price trap to then go lower again. Okay, so that's why I say we can go both directions. Higher time frames, we can still go way higher. Lower time frames showing bearish price action. Okay, so we have both opportunities there. USDCHF, same exact thing. So you see we have that downtrending structure, but we have a lot of room to go up, right? We have the room all the way till here, 55 pips, all the way till here, 104 pips. Or we can just follow that trend and have the breakout retest to the downside, where you see we have a lot of beautiful demand sitting below. Okay, so we have like around 40 pips the first zone, second zone around 80 to 100 pips. Okay, so that's for you, Chef. Then we have GN. GN is moving high or going up for a long time already. So again, we can go both directions in that one. We can go GN buying with the breakout retest to the upside, or even just have the breakout retest to the downside and start filling up this massive move. Okay. Then we have G8, same exact thing. You could say like, yeah, but it's moving so high already. Isn't it obvious, or doesn't it make sense to watch selling ideas because we are so high in price? Yeah, maybe, but that's not what I react on. Like thinking like or wanting to see the market go down. Remember what I said at the beginning of the session? I said the market can do whatever the market wants to do. If the market decides to keep on moving up, I'm following. If the market decides to go down, I'm following. Okay? Very important. Do not expect the market to go down from this point, or you will be selling, and hitting stop losses if the market keeps on going. So for example, with every pause the market makes, a lot of people make this mistake. Oh, you're high in price. Look at this wick. We sell, stop loss. Oh, the market is pausing now. We need to sell, stop loss. Oh, again, high in price, wick rejections, bearish candlestick patterns. We are so high in price, we must go down, stop loss. This is what happens when you expect too much from the market. You just react on what the market shows you, not on what you think the market should do. Right? Important. Write this down. Make sure. I have it on my whiteboard. Right in front of me. Behind my screens, it's always there. Do not expect anything from the markets. The markets can do whatever the market wants to do. We do react on our strategy and not on our expectations. Okay. Good. And then we have AD as the last one. Okay. So watch out for the supply zone sitting above. I would rather have the breakout retest to the downside. Of course, there are still sell opportunities if market gets there. Okay. But that's 100% your own choice what you want to do with that. Okay. So these are the price traps. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 price traps. Again, like last week, not a lot, but we don't need to um, have a lot of price traps. Only one or two, and you're good. Okay, if it's take profits, of course. I'm actually an 80 JPY for a sell. Can you check it up? Yes, of course. And I do understand this sell, and it's 100% price trap wise, right? We have this breakout, we have the retest. So if you're here for sells, I didn't go over it. The reason why, because it took off. It took off already. Okay, even if it's only for 10 pips, I'm not even look at it anymore. Look at that. That's 25 pips already till the just the candle close. Okay, I'm not doing any type of entry moments but just the candle close is already 20 to 25 pips gone. So I don't want to risk that. You know, that's 25 pips more stop loss. Okay, so the market needs to drop 75 pips already to have that bottom three. Okay, so I'd rather stay away from that. But you're looking good. What do we see? Just simple high, low, lower high, potential downside. First target right over here, or even this one, but he already reacted. So my target would be here, first one. Okay, so nicely spotted. I already have this one from our community, of course. I shared this one yesterday with the support, the breakout retest. Right now, I'm not trapping it or looking at it because of that, okay? Because of the retest already happening and the market kind of taking off already, okay? But nicely spotted. You did a good job. ADCHF, same thing. We were looking for the retest here. Not going to do this. Took already off. Euro USD was this one here. You see these flags? These are all price drops from yesterday, just to show you, so you can learn from it. High, higher high, higher low. Markets move high. Oh, Euro pound was also one. You see the price trap? Market is stuck between highs and lows. What do? We break out, we retest. There we go. You see how simple this strategy can be by simply following structure. I already showed you GU. SDCHF, same thing. Breakout retest here. Let's see if we can respect it. NSDJPY didn't respect. We went way higher than I expected. Okay. Then we have NSD also beautiful breakout retest. It was even this one here from the day before. See you next week, bro. Thank you for being here. If you want to have an update on crypto, you will have to go back to the recording. Last 5 minutes, I always go over there. Good, and then we have CATS HF, but this one took off way too far. Okay, so like I said, last thing I do, I go over crypto. What happened, because a lot of things happened since last Wednesday. I always make sure to have my charts like they are from last Wednesday. So this is what I drew. This is what I showed you. Remember what I showed you with this red brush here? I showed you these lows, that there was a very high potential we would take out these lows. Guess what happened? Market dropped crazy. I was also talking about candle closures. I'm not sure if I did it on the session on Wednesday. I know I talked about these candle closures on the other sessions from the community. But I was saying, like, if the market can give us a candle close below these two levels, yeah, the levels are there. So I think I said it, I'm not sure. We had the candle close, look what happened. Boom, market went all the way down. We dropped for almost 15% from that candle close, okay? We spiked higher again, pretty strong. Look at this weekly time frame. We didn't even close above this weekly candle closure there. To retest supply levels and then go back, okay? So if we now take a look on what's happening on the crypto charts, there is massive bearish price action. You see that? You see how the market is creating lower highs and lower lows? This is massively bearish. So I said it yesterday also, when the market comes back for the retest, we want to see the market respecting this to turn this market a little bit bullish. But this is not even, yeah, like I said, a little bit. We just have a higher low and that's it. We don't have higher highs. We don't have anything. The only thing we have is a weekly time frame that rejected massively. So that showed us that we have a lot of bullish potential still in this. But in my opinion, to really know that we are taking off again, that we have potential to go higher again, we will need to break this one like that. Okay? So in my opinion, what kind of opportunities do we have for today? Pretty simple, or for the coming days. We could go breaking these highs and start moving all-time high again, or we will start, it could be from here, it could be from here, but we can start moving down and following the downtrending structure from the 4-hour time frame to catch this level here that I already showed you last week, right over here. This is the high from the previous consolidation. Also the imbalance beautifully together with that high. So that opportunity that the market will come back down there is still possible. 75, 70, something like that, around in this zone. It's always a zone we're looking at, not just a line. But this is still possible, okay? So do not panic, of course. These are just normal moves in crypto. If you're pretty new in these markets, I can imagine that this is pretty scary when the market drops for so many percentages. It was 20%, something like that. That's a lot, you know. So I do understand if you're afraid, if you have a lot of fear right now. But just know that this is what they want. This is what the big players want. They want the small players to have fear, to sell their assets. And so the moment they are all selling their assets, the bigger players are like, thank you for the lower prices. They buy and they make massive profits of that. Okay, so please, what you always can do is just analyze the emotional patterns we see in markets like this, and just take a look. Where could we be? Okay, I'm not sure how it's called. There's like this one sheet that shows like the different emotional reactions from the people. I'm not sure how it's called again, but I will find it maybe for next week. Good. So that's the vision for Bitcoin. If you know what Bitcoin is gonna do, you pretty much know what the whole crypto market is doing. So I'm gonna leave it with that. These are the opportunity. Wall Street cheat sheet. That's it. That's it. Thanks, Sander. Let me show you. Wall Street cheat sheet. There we go. That's it. That's exactly what I meant. I meant this one here. So just analyze this and think for yourself. Where are we? Okay. It's so nice to see, because these charts make so much sense when you just go over it together with the Bitcoin charts. It's insane. It's really insane. Okay. But I'm going to leave it with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. For the people from the community, you will see these charts, the Pricetrap charts, of course, passing by, of course, in the channels, in the Discord channels. And for the people from the Telegram channel, I really recommend you keep an eye out from the Telegram channel. Like I said, if you have anything to share, if you want to share a chart or something like that, you can make comments on my messages, all right? So we can talk about charts and that kind of stuff in the Telegram channel, but also make sure to keep an eye out, because some things are cooking and on the way. So thank you all for being here. I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday, and we see each other next week again to review the price charts from today, and of course to talk a little bit about the crypto side. So thank you all, and see you very soon again. Ciao, ciao.